Alright, welcome back everyone. So there have been a lot of iconic moments on 90 Day Fiancé over the years, plenty of which I have missed out on completely. I didn't even know who Chantel and Pedro were until like 3 days ago. I realized this is completely unacceptable, and that's why today I'm going to start a series of videos talking about all of the old episodes. And when I say series of videos, I mean at least this one. Just a series of one video. We'll see how it goes, I don't know. So everyone of course knows Darcy. I think she was originally on the show with Jesse. I made a video on them a few years ago. Things were already going poorly with them, and then she tried to get Jesse to cut a steak, and that was the end of that.
You gotta cut it on a bias, babe. It stays juicy.
Honey.
I'm just helping you. We're doing this together, right? I've worked in restaurants, so okay.
I'm done.
We're doing this together, babe, right? Right, babe? We're having fun.
It stays juicy.
Honey.
Jesse, do you even want it to stay juicy? Apparently you're anti-juicy Jesse over here all of a sudden.
Just no sassy attitude, please.
What did I do now?
Well, you like to say things a lot, and you like to bull a lot. So it's very traumatic, actually.
So yeah, after that ended, Darcy ended up with Tom for a little while, who she kept calling her 007, I guess just because he's British and wears a suit sometimes, that's all it takes. And this is all what led to what is, I think, the first time we really get to see Darcy and Stacy in action together. And boy, is it difficult to watch. I am astounded at how uncomfortable all of this is.
And you guys think you're perfect? No.
No. Oh, nobody is perfect. Jesus name.
I've been stabbed in the heart so many times. Like, you don't understand.
This was all set up to be a disaster. Darcy was with her new boyfriend Tom in England, and she decided that they should visit Stacy and her fiancé, who have been together for years. So she inevitably begins to compare every aspect of her relationship to Stacy's relationship. So like, even if Stacy's fiancé Florian is just helping her down a step or something, Darcy feels like she needs to do that with Tom as well, just a million times more awkward.
I'm the shorty.
Jump.
Oh, good. Oh.
I haven't really spent that much time thinking about being married.
Everything be good.
Damn it, why don't you just marry me already? One thing I have to make clear before getting into this video, Tom, definitely not a good guy, by any means. He reveals his true colors at the end of the relationship and says a lot of hurtful things to Darcy, but the focus of today's video is going to be on this Albania trip that they took. And I think if Darcy had just decided to go to Gran Canaria with Tom instead of going to Albania, their entire timeline could have been different. Probably not better, just different. But anyway, before getting into all of this, I just want to talk about today's sponsor, Scentbird. They are a fragrance subscription that lets you choose a new designer fragrance every month for just $17. There is a reason I'm using Scentbird all of these months later, and I'm especially grateful to have it this time of year so I don't have to go trudging around in the snow just to go shopping. And I know what you're thinking, nobody even goes in-person shopping anymore. Black Friday is dead. So where does that leave you? What are you supposed to do here? You got a big date coming up and you're gonna look like a bozo with your Axe body spray. I know, I'll go on the internet and buy a nice bottle of cologne. Here's a good bottle. I know it's good because I can't pronounce most of the words on the front. What? They want me to spend $40 on this? What if I don't even like the smell of it? What if Barbara doesn't even like the smell of it? Oh wait, here's a much better one for the affordable price of $175. My date will be so impressed that I paid for my cologne in 4 separate interest-free payments. Actually, you don't need to do any of that because you can spend $17 and smell the same as the guy who spent $175 in 4 different interest-free payments. With Scentbird's easy-to-use website, you can customize all of your options, which will be delivered directly to your doorstep every month. The fragrances will come in these atomizer cases, which they keep outdoing themselves with. They look nice and they're perfect for travel since you can lock them easily. My favorite one I received recently was definitely the 19 Degree, which has saffron and birch water in it. Anyway, if you'd like to get started today, go to scentbird.com and use coupon code THEQS55 to get 55% off your first month. You can also use the QR code in the corner. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Oh my God. Hi.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Much better than your photos.
Really? You have an amazing smile.
Wow, Tom, you have such an amazing smile. Has anybody ever told you you look like James Bond's stunt double from License to Kill?
Can I get you a drink?
Yes, let's have a drink. I'm ready for one.
Okay.
You got it, babe. What's your drink of choice? I hear the Hawaiian punch here is marvelous. Maybe later on I can take you by where they filmed a deleted scene to Goldeneye.
Okay.
See where he is. Where is
Yes,
that?
that'd be great. Thank
Okay.
you. Sorry to keep you waiting.
And he was never seen again. End of the video. So these two are definitely a little bit awkward right at the beginning. Tom is trying to be all romantic and Darcy ends up crying because she's overwhelmed by how happy she is.
There's something about you You just have this amazing debonairness.
Sure.
I've never met a guy like you, honestly. Like, I've never been treated
Okay, slow down.
like this.
These are just like, this is normal.
No, it's not normal. This is different. You're my 007.
I've never met a guy like you.
I've never met a guy who just buys a bottle of wine with such confidence and just drinks it out of a glass wearing a suit. I've never even seen a bottle of wine.
You're funny, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. You know, well, who have you been choosing?
I'm sorry.
Since Darcy and Jesse broke up pretty recently, she apparently still spends a lot of time talking about him. So I think she saw Tom as a way to move on as quickly as possible and get married. But Tom wants to take his time in their relationship, whereas it seems Darcy already thinks of them as very serious.
Just need to own my own worth and myself, and I'm stronger now. I just don't ever want to feel like chipped away at.
You know, you don't have
And I
to.
think a lot of women in this world need that confidence and that voice.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I hear you. Listen, I've been saying that for a long time. But anyway, which one are you again, Darcy or Stacy? This is boxed wine, by the way.
You've actually helped me heal. You just pulling out a chair, that was very special. You didn't have to do that.
I hope you don't feel like this every time I do something nice.
So of course it's always going to be a bit off-putting if somebody is crying on your first date together, but I think Tom is an especially unemotional person. There's nothing wrong with what Darcy is saying, like it's okay to feel that way, but you definitely don't want to tell somebody that on the first date or right when you get to know them. You want to build a lot more trust first, otherwise you'll scare them away. But luckily in this case, Tom is a bit of a knob, so it's okay if she scares him away.
Darcy is a very emotional person. It's something I'm not used to. It's something that I don't particularly find attractive. You know, it's supposed to be like first date scenario. It's supposed to be fun.
I feel so close to him that I can just kind of open up and be myself and tell him anything.
I wouldn't do that. I don't know why she's getting the impression that they're so serious already. I think it's because they knew each other online as friends for a long time. But either way, when it comes to showing their emotions, they are complete opposites. Anyway, things continue to be awkward, but they're still alright for the most part. Darcy just can't stop talking about weddings and getting married, and it's making Tom uncomfortable. But still, he plans a trip for them to go to Gran Canaria, but Darcy talks him into going to Albania to visit Stacy and her fiancé. And this is what sets up the perfect storm of jealousy and rage.
So you're all good with not being in Gran Canaria this trip?
Long version or short version?
Either one.
No. All it was I had a plan in my mind that I wanted to make it really special for your sister, and then things changed and we're here.
Don't worry, Tom, we're gonna make it up to you by making you as uncomfortable as possible for the next week. Maybe tomorrow night we could even get drunk and argue for 8 hours.
So tell me what's been going on. How's London? And
Wonderful.
amazing.
Wonderful.
It's amazing.
Really good.
And I feel like I fit right in, and I felt like I could see myself living there. Beautiful.
This whole conversation gets so weird because Darcy clearly just wants to prove to Stacy that everything is going well and she wants her approval, but I still think they're at the point in their relationship where they're getting to know each other in person, and now they have to do that alongside another couple who Darcy's going to be constantly competing with.
4 years ago, you started your vision board, slowly but surely coming true. So, you know, you had your Prince Charming type guy on there, and, you know.
When's he gonna arrive?
I feel like Tom is pretty much doing the bare minimum. He just has a British accent and dresses nice, and that confuses Darcy into thinking that he's some sort of Prince Charming. It seems as though Tom has lost most of his enthusiasm for the relationship once they arrived in Albania, and for obvious reasons, things only continue to get worse.
What have we got planned today, Florian?
It's a nice place.
Alright, that explains everything.
Right now, we're off to do some sightseeing, and hopefully Tom will loosen up.
Does she really think that Tom is gonna loosen up? Tom, of all people, he has less personality than a communion wafer.
Stacy and Florian have been together for over 3 years, and they're really comfortable together. It's really nice to see that. And I hope Tom and I can be like that someday.
And by someday, I mean today, right now, or I will scream.
Beautiful married people coming for a photo shoot.
So it's like a lover's bridge.
Yeah.
So you guys come here to propose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see why you'd want to, because it really is stunning.
Tom just made this comment about proposing, At the bridge?
I think he just meant the spot was beautiful and he could see why people do it. He's pretty much shown no signs whatsoever that he's about to propose, and let's be real, if he's about to propose, he's gonna have to propose at a much more bland place than this. It's only fitting.
Oh, baby. You're gonna get me up? You got me? Oh, my God. Oh, you're so tall, babe. I'm the shorty.
Jump.
Oh, good.
Oh, Darcy.
Your cheeks are popping out. Thank you, babe.
Oh my god, Tom, nobody has ever awkwardly helped me down from a step before. I'm just not used to being treated this way. I better catch my breath before I get swept off my feet. You're just so gosh darn perfect.
You got your camera, babe?
Yeah.
Fix your hair. Fix yours. Come on. Gotta tame that frizz. I know. Why'd you do your hair up like that? I just wanted to wear it like a pom-pom. It's all right. All good. Like a rat's nest. I'm all good. Worry about yourself.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh no, things between them are getting really heated. I wonder if they're gonna have a scrunch face competition again, or a scrunch off.
Stop making it like Flora and I are so upset that there is no twin wedding. Okay.
Stop it.
So when you guys get married, are you going to get married here in Albania, or are you going to go to the States?
Well, I think we do both, you know.
So Tom asks about Stacy and Florian getting married, and clearly Darcy doesn't want that conversation to happen at all. Like, she doesn't even want to think about them getting married. And I think the fact that they plan to do 2 separate weddings is just bothering her even more. Like, she's gonna have 2 weddings before Darcy even has one.
Keep it small and intimate. I don't need a big, celebration.
It's great, you know? Do it how you want it.
I will. I always will.
Just let her have her white dress moment. I want my own.
When it's your time.
Tom, you gonna say anything, huh? You have anything? You gonna get it down on your fucking knee already?
So it's like your dream wedding, Tom.
Oh god, what a question. There's so much pressure now. After all of this, do you really expect him to answer that? This is like trying to navigate a minefield.
I'm happy you're engaged. It's a blessing.
Well, I know that's what you say, but it kind of comes off, a little, do you really want me happy, Darce? I don't know.
Anyway, things continue to be very uncomfortable for the next few days, and it seems like they don't really have that much of a plan on what to do. One day they just get into a van and randomly drive 1 hour to go to a little tiny shop down a back alley, and Tom throws up on the way.
Can I, get a little bit of space?
Smothering the guy, Darce. Jeez.
Sure. I want to make sure he's, looked after.
He's all good, Darce. When I don't feel good, I don't want to be.
Oh no.
Okay, got it.
I love her face right here, and honestly, I can't even blame her because I feel like Stacy was trying to make that as awkward as possible on purpose. He just asked for some space, and it could have ended there, but I feel like Stacy really enjoys the fact that her relationship is going well and Darcy's isn't so much. Anyway, we're gonna fast forward one last time to the scene where everything just culminates into total chaos.
What are we drinking?
I'll do a cucumber martini.
Yeah, the same for you?
She'll get the same. Twins.
No, I know what I want.
Do you, Darce?
I like it different.
Do you, Darce?
I bet she really did want that cucumber martini.
I like it more sweet.
At this point, it almost quite literally becomes a competition between them. They go from kind of like passive-aggressively hinting around that to just straight up talking about it. I can't imagine how weird it would be to compare relationships directly while everybody's just drunk and arguing.
Suggest it.
I think Tom is working on that.
Oh, boy. You need to push some girls up. Help me. It's popping out.
Very Bond girl tonight. Looking for my 007.
I just want to go home. So at this point, they've obviously gotten on each other's nerves, and Stacy wants to call over Florian to make out in front of her just to show off, just to rub it in.
Come over here.
Yeah.
I want to be near my man. You be near your man. I want to be near my man.
This is so weird. I hate it. I hate it.
Take your jacket off.
Do as you're told, Florian.
All right, Tom, now your turn. You take your jacket off. We're having a nice damn romantic time tonight, and you're gonna like it.
He's not a stripper, Steve. It's my man. What about your man?
Look, I'll show you how it's done. Tom, would you please kindly take off your jacket, please? Take off the fucking jacket, Tom.
I love my baby. He look good. Yeah. I love you. My handsome.
Stacy and Florian have been engaged for over 3 years, and I feel like she's taking every opportunity to throw it in my face.
First of all, yes, she's definitely rubbing it in, but also you shouldn't let it bother you if you're in a relationship, especially if you're in a happy relationship. It shouldn't be important. But as you'll see, she can't even look at Tom anymore. She is just completely hyper-focused on them.
What? I know my man. I can kiss him and...
I need more kisses.
What?
I like this. This is like,
Difficult to watch.
Do you?
yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think you're more bothered about them than you
No,
are
I'm
me.
not trying to be bothered about them.
You are.
I like what we got going on, you know? Like, Stacy who? Am I right? This is definitely one of the most cringeworthy scenes in the entire show's history for me.
Be you and relax.
Be you in the relax and the love.
Yeah.
Just-
When it feels easy, that's when you know it's right.
Yeah.
You just know when you know.
Tom, I swear to God, if you don't tell me you love me right now, I'm gonna throw one of these cucumber slices at your head. Seriously, let's just do it. Let's just get married for the hell of it, just to beat them, you know?
He loves me, Darcy. He loves me for life. She's jealous.
Are you be the jealous or you?
No, I'm not jealous.
Oh.
I got what I want.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is painful. She's not jealous of another person, she's jealous of an entire relationship right in front of her boyfriend. It's like she doesn't even consider how he's supposed to feel about that, and not that I care what Tom feels about that, I'm just saying, it's really weird.
Why have you got to be like that with Stacy?
I don't know. I feel like, why is she being like that with me? It's always a tit for tat.
I think you need to relax.
Really? So telling me about my relationship.
I know
when
you
you
know.
got engaged after 2 weeks.
So while I do agree that Darcy is acting pretty rudely, obviously Stacy wanted to get her riled up. I think that was her goal. It always bugs me when people do that on purpose and then tell you to relax.
You know what?
get it, and so
Tom
have I.
made a beautiful vacation for me.
Don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this.
Here we go. Now,
Yeah, this is all Tom's fault. Get him! Everybody in the restaurant just tackles him. Holy shit, is that James Bond's stunt double getting beaten up?
Looking for my 007.
When's he going to arrive?
He's taking it out of me.
Everything is Tom love you. You love Tom.
I don't know if he
Everything-
I'm
does.
sure he does. Don't worry, pal.
I don't feel like he loves me.
Yes. What you feel is love is coming for you.
Hey Florian, I'll speak for myself. Thank you very much. Don't dig me deeper into this hole.
Tell her
just
to
gonna
stop
zip it, cause
Florian,
you know, she just it up all the time.
Yeah.
how do I mess everything
Just your mouth. Do you just you don't?
Why are you being so rude to your sister?
Wow, seriously, Tom? Really? That's very not 007 of you to do right now. I'm not liking it. Tom, when I said I wanted a 007, I meant it. I want you to start kicking some ass right now. Otherwise, you know, I'm out. So anyway, things just kind of continue to spiral and devolve further, but in a similar way. I don't know how much more you need to see, but
It's like
I don't need love. Stacy, don't make me look like a needy woman. Not.
I need the love.
you can tell right here that Stacy is absolutely loving this. She's trying really hard not to smile.
Why do you think I don't love you?
Stacy,
What?
You don't need to like tap into Stacy.
It's like the
I'm asking you a question.
Yes, and my answer was Stacy. All right, so I think you get the idea here. It just kind of continues like this, and their relationship never really recovers. Tom does a lot of questionable things, and then he ends up breaking up with Darcy with the excuse that he can't handle the long distance, even though I think it's just because he met somebody else. He criticized her weight, which was extremely low, and then after he broke up with her, he showed up at her house to like apologize or something. I think just because he realized his 15 minutes of fame are over and he couldn't handle that. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I know this is very old and a lot of you have probably seen all this already, but I just thought it would be worth talking about anyway since I never did before. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I will see you next time.
I haven't really spent that much time thinking about being married.
I'm not sure about Darcy and Tom's connection just yet, but I think he can sense that she wants something more.